Hello everyone, today we are going to solve the problem rotating an array. So in this problem there is a given array ARR. So our task is to rotate the array by d elements, where d is always less than or equal to total array size. So we need to rotate. So if you see the first example, the array is -1, -2, -3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So d is equals to 2. So we need to rotate the array to the left. This is what they mentioned. So if you rotate the array to the left by 2 positions, the output will be -3, 4, 5, 6, 7, -1, -2. So what will be the answer? It is the -1 will go to the last of the array and array starts from -2. So again there should be another element rotated. So -2 again go to the last. So the starting of the array will be -3 and continue till the 7 value, and the -1, -2 are added to the last. So this is how it works. So in the second example also 1, 3, 4, 2. D value is equals to 3. So 2, 1, 3, 4 means the array is rotated 3 times to the left. So 1, 3, 4 go to the back of the array and 2 comes to the front. So that's it. Time complexity is big O of n and space is big O of 1. So approach. So even it is rotating of an array to the left or the right, we have a sequence of one technique, which is using the normal reverse array logic. But this same logic is applied multiple types using a different starting and ending values to get our resultant rotated array of d elements to the left or right, just changing some positions. So how it works? So in this question it is left rotate. So we need to rotate the array to the left by d elements. So what is the logic? It is first we need to reverse the starting to d minus 1 to the index elements. So next we need to rotate d to n minus 1 up to last elements. So at last reverse the whole elements, which is 0 to n minus 1. So these simple 3 lines are used to rotate the array to the left by d elements. This is the logic. So internally reverse is done using temp variable continuously. As we know, temp logic is used. So first we need to write a method for the reversing logic. So it is static. We don't return anything. So void reverse of, what is the name? It is ARR, comma the starting value and comma the ending value. So if while, what is the condition? Start is less than end, we make the reversing. So int temp is equals to the temp used reversing logic is array of start becomes array of end becomes temp. So after that s will be plus plus and ending will be minus by 1 value. So rotation. So how? We said reverse by 0 to d minus 1 index, again d to n minus 1 elements, and at last starting to ending whole array reversing logic. So if you observe, we didn't initialize any n variable, so we need to initialize the n variable as size of array. So you can see we forgot to mention the array name. Sample test case is passed. Hidden test cases are also passed. So if we see the time and space complexity. So coming to the time, each reverse method takes big of 1. Big of n. So you think the time should be n cube because we used big of n 3 times, but we didn't enter like we didn't mix the big of n logics together. Instead, we stacked them one after another. So after completing this line, then only this starts. So after completing this one starts. So they are independent of each other, the big of n methods. So what becomes the big of n plus big of n plus big of n will be still going to something, any n value. So it again comes to the big of n only. So time is big of n. So this is how it is calculated. So coming to the space, we just use some integer variable which takes constant space. So expected is big of n and big of n. Our code are also matching. So if you are confused, then if the expected complexities and our code complexity are, if they are matching, then only the solution will be accepted by all the test cases. If not, then any sum will be failed and it will show time limit exceeded. So practice this program. The problem link is here in the description. So go and practice the problem. Thank you for watching.